Hey everyone, in this video we will be sharing with you one amazing hike we did in September in Sasbachwalden in Germany. It is one of the best known places in the Black Forest for its beauty. The town city center has romantic half-timbered houses and is a wine town where you can find some cute restaurants and local producers. A circle trail called Alde Gott Panorama-Runde brings you all around this beautiful German village. We started with a forest hike along a small waterfall, then tried a local schnapps fountain. Later, we walked through amazing vineyards and grasslands with stunning panorama all along. Sasbachwalden is the perfect trail and place to hike for families, couples, solo travelers, and even hardcore hikers. It's a genuine and really cute part of Germany worth going. The trek can be done in a single day, and if the weather is nice and sunny, it will blast you. So sit back and let us take you through that wonderful day. Let's start the day with a good breakfast. For that, we opted, actually mostly Tina, as she will be making and cooking most of it, for a mushroom chickpea omelette. It is Tina's own recipe, and to make that delicious plant-based omelette she used leek, this time black trumpet mushroom and chickpea flour as the main ingredients. And to go along, so that I actually also contribute to breakfast, I made some fresh coffee and Tina some hot cocoa. After breakfast, we prepared our lunch so that we can make a little picnic while hiking. And before leaving, we enjoyed for a while our drinks and the amazing weather we are still having in September this year. The easiest way to get to Sasbachwalden is by car, as the small village stands in the middle of the Blackforest. Especially that you have many parking spots at the beginning of the trail, making it really accessible by car. The biggest nearby town being Strasbourg, Offenburg or Baden-Baden. Once our car parked, the hike started right away with the Gaishöll waterfalls. Hope I am not killing the word with my pronunciation. Where we followed a peaceful river that created lots of small waterfalls. It's actually at that time that we got a major part of the ascent of the day. The trail we followed was really well marked, so it wasn't possible to get lost. But generally, trails in Germany are super well maintained. And here are some information about the trail of Sasbachwalden we are doing. The total duration is 4 to 5 hours depending how long you will take for lunch break. The total ascent and descent it's about plus minus 429 meters. The total length it's around 10 kilometers and it's supposedly an easy hike. As you probably know, at that time Tina was 7 months pregnant and doing this hike was pretty fine. Apart for the insane heat in the afternoon. For information, September 2023 was crazy weather-wise. I can't remember any September being that hot with temperature rising over 30 degrees Celsius until the end of the month. And after a few bridges and some beautiful moments, we made it out of the woods. After passing a local hotel and restaurant, we arrive at the Schnapps fountain. The fountain does not supply drinkable water nor alcohol, but holds within its basin a few bottles of the local spirit, the Schnapps. each bottle having a different taste. So feel free to try and leave a tip at the end. It will, without a doubt, warm you up for the day. This isn't the first time we did this hike, and they actually improved it a lot since last time. In addition of the schnapps fountain, there is a wine barrel too, where you can try some local wine. After a few more steps, there was the little chapel, which is extremely cute and so well made. Plus, when you enter, the smell of the wood in it, it's wonderful. After a bit of forest hiking, we arrived on the road, where we found some apple trees, full of apples. Tina couldn't control herself, especially that so many apples already fell on the floor and were lost. So she got a bunch of them and I ended up carrying them. I had to actually stop her, if not she would have taken all of them. And right after that, there was a little watermill. It's just a shame that there isn't drinkable water there, but it was a really nice sight to see. After some more forest hike, we arrive at the breaking point of the day, where we entered the vineyards, as well as the small hills filled with apple trees. All of them with stunning panorama towards the valley. That part was also a sign that the trail was for the next part be quite flat. Right away, we made it to a super nice point with laying chair and benches where we took a nice break. At some point, Tida couldn't resist and also got some grapes. They were so yummy. She later regretted it, not taking more of them. And a bit later, we started our favorite part of the day, the full Vineyards trail. The trail is flat and through some stunning vineyards that were filled with grape. On this part of the trail, we also found something else that was new. A small rest area with a little cabin filled with refreshment. It was just there waiting for us and came at the perfect time. I got myself a local drink made with fruit and took a beer back home, as we didn't have enough change for only one drink. A few more minutes later, we found the perfect place for a lunch break. It was so great to have a table with a roof to be protected from the sun while eating. We took out from our bags all the food, set the table and enjoyed this delicious picnic, surrounded by stunning vineyards. After resting a while there, we left and continued the hike. It was from that point forward that it became much harder, especially for Tina, as the trail will mostly be open under a strong sun and over 30 degrees Celsius. We cherished every minute we were protected by some trees or in a forest. But those moments were brief. Later on, we also made it to a beautiful viewpoint, called, if I'm not mistaken, Munster Blick. And then continue on the open. On the previous hike, we even met an old local producer along this part. He gave us some grape and tried telling us his story. Unfortunately, our German being quite poor, we could not understand much, but we really appreciated meeting him. And thankfully, we were slowly arriving at the end of the trail. One more small hill to go over and a little shortcut to use to avoid another one, and we will be at the end. Also, if you are interested in that hike, we recorded it on All Trails app, so we'll put the link in the description. Once back at our car, we drove a few minutes to the city center of Sasbachwalden and went to a local restaurant for a drink and a sorbet. Both were really needed after ending such an hike under such a sun. Later on, all that was left for the day was to drive back home, take a shower and rest. Thanks for watching. Support us by subscribing to our channel, leaving a comment or liking the video.